Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and it was just announced that Bob Iger has confirmed that we are getting not only one, but two Star Wars standalone TV shows. Now, this second one is going to be a spy thriller that's going to follow Cassian Andor before the events of Rogue One. But it's going to follow Fulcrum, or Cassian, as Fulcrum leading up to the events of Rogue One. Now, it's going to follow specifically the Rebel Alliance in the formative years of the Galactic Empire and in the formative years of the Rebel Alliance. So what does that mean? That means the time period that really hasn't had a lot of coverage, with the exception of, things like Rebels and a few comics here and there. We haven't seen a lot of official coverage in the Star Wars canon, is now going to have a huge highlight, a huge focus in the coming years. While we don't know a lot about this, there are some things that we can gather from the information that we've seen with the Mandalore TV series and just the overall announcement. One, they have completely pulled back on the movies, and it looks like they're focusing on TV shows. We know the Boba Fett and the Obi-Wan Kenobi movies were completely scrapped. They were put on hold indefinitely, or they were put on hold for long enough for us to move on to this. Their focus looks like it's going to be TV series, and it looks like it's going to be trying to build the Disney Plus app. Now, this is the streaming service that Disney is going to be going with in the next year. It should launch sometime in the fall of 2019, which means possibly we could see this set for the date of launch, right? Which would be awesome, because then fans have to decide, what are we going to do? We're going to focus on the Rogue One series, or are we going to focus on the Mandalorian series? I don't rightly know. I'm excited, though. I'm really excited. If they don't launch together, if they don't launch at the same time, maybe they might give us a week or two between. But it means they're focusing on storytelling, which is really freaking cool. Now, if they're doing that, and we know that the Mandalore has a budget, a per episode budget that rivals that of Game of Thrones. Now, Game of Thrones was a highly produced show. It cost, I believe, over $1 million per episode, even in the first season. Now, if the Mandalore has that kind of budget, it's very possible that we could see the Cassian Andor show also having a similar budget. Now, what does that mean? That means set design, that means alien creatures, that means a lot of different things, a lot of different aspects coming to this. Now, we also know that Diego Luna is going to be reprising his role as Cassian Andor. We don't know if we're going to be getting a reprisal from Alan Tudyk, but it is very possible that we could. Even obviously if it's just the voice, that would be really cool, because Alan Tudyk and K2SO Synonymous partnered up with the spy. Now, it does also mean that there's a lot of other potential characters that we could be getting, a lot of other potential plot lines that this story could dive into. Now, that's a video that I'm going to cover on another day, and I am excited about that, because there are going to be there's a lot of really cool possibilities that are now connected to this storyline. What does it mean? What do you want to see this cover? Leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe, share. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy.